Welcome to next episode, and this one looking at the Michael Mosley thing, which is a hex and spell, or Michael Mosley, and this was on the news at the moment. I don't know if it's international, but it's certainly on the British news. For a couple of days it's been on, this thing about Michael Mosley, the body found on a Greek island, dead. And the first thing about this read is you see the the 33. So you know your MM33 straight away, so you know what this is about. And also read the angel. Michael is the angel. So when you have this Michael Mosley, it's like Mickey Mouse. Straight away it's like Mickey Mouse. So now you're in a fantasy idea straight away. And of course this is a hex and spell, because as we know, all these little news stories, no matter how innocuous or whatever, are always hex and spells. And of course Jungle Server was the first one to identify that about them, and it was spot on. All these little news stories are hex and spell. Again, if you go through the things of it, you'll see all occurred supposedly 67 when he's supposed to have died. 67, like the 6 and 7. So again, Masonic G. Confusion. There was actually quite a deeper amount of hex and spell within this little hex. You look at the finger sign there. So obviously, it's Masonic. So this character won't be dead. This is an interesting thing I've seen about it. What's this? Michael Mosley, born in Calcutta, India. So of course, we know the rise of the Indian type of idea at this moment. His maternal grandfather, an Anglican bishop. Now it's amazing how many of these characters have got the Indian background. The Mosley, like Moses, of course, right? Now we know the multiculturalism that's going on now, right? So we know that this type of thing here, right? There seems to be a lot of genuine, resentment of multiculturalism at the moment, right? In the general populace, right? And I think this story is put in as a distraction, obviously, to multiculturalism, right? But also you see this element about the Michael, right? Where this Michael is he's obviously Jewish, the angel, and it's like a type of idea of the spiritual hex, what they put in, these Jewish priests or whatever. They're putting in a spiritual angle up to because obviously they want the multiculturalism to go smooth, come about. And if there's a genuine type of resentment in people about this multiculturalism stuff, they want to smooth that over. So they're introducing an idea of this angel, Michael, into the mix type of thing, As you see, Michael stands guard over Israel. Well, there you go. It's like so it introduced the idea of this Michael, the angel idea, and Moses. Of course, we know that Moses is to do with the Exodus, and the diaspora. So Michael's the chief prince of heaven. So you're talking about Michael Mosley. Obviously on the profane level, they want to distract from the multiculturalism by giving a type of personal little story, think about think about this poor bloke, his wife and children and all this. See what I mean? Like take your mind off the ideas of multiculturalism and sort of go to this little personal level about this poor wife and children who've lost a husband and father type idea. See what I mean? Of course, you have the change. The change is the biggest thing about it. They're trying to smooth over the changeover into multiculturalism. Right? And of course the Royal Arch, right? The taxi arc, right? The taxi takes you from one place to a destination, right? So it's about the travel and the taking of the carrying along to the next phase, right? The multiculturalist phase. So that's why they've introduced this Michael idea into it. It's to do with the spiritual angel, Michael. Right? And of course this is the angel in Judaism, Christianity and Islam. Right? So it's multicultural, right? Multiculturalist. See, patronage, protector of the Jewish people, dying people. The thing about this here is Michael Mosley, right? Again, like I said, Mickey Mouse, Mickey Mouse idea, right? Plenty of sevens about, of course. 5.2 died. 6 and 7. And it was in Greece, right? In Greece, which is the ancient Greek idea, like Alexander the Great, who conquered India, supposedly, with the character. This was born in India and died in ancient Greece. So it's like a reversal of that type of Alexander the Great, that type of thing. Again, it's multiculturalism. It's a total multiculturalistic thing. It's basically distraction from people being resentful about this multiculturalism. They want to ensure that the multiculturalism goes along and changes and becomes about smoothly. Right? So it's introducing like the angel idea, to guide and make sure that the multiculturalism comes about in a smooth manner type of thing. See? This pure confusion. Right? So this is just a distraction with a little personal interest story about a poor wife and children who are, sort of grieved of the loss of this character. See what I mean? That's what this is about. It's to do with multiculturalism. So again, you got the Moses Exodus, right? Departure from Egypt. Right? Where he's the Michael Mosley character is supposed to be dead at Sinai or something. This is Sinai, right? Sinai and Sinai, right? Jacob's sons. Remember, Jacob is the cobra, right? The snake, the serpent. Moses led the Exodus. If you've seen the Star Wars movies, the Mos Eisley place is the multicultural spaceport, right, in these Star Wars films, where there's a famous scene where it's full of like all different aliens of different types, different type of alien faces and all that, spaceport. Armpit of the galaxy, with hub for smugglers and like scum type of idea, right? That's this Mos Eisley. It's obviously based on Moses. Like obviously Star Wars is a total Jewish production. this Moss Isley is based on Moses Reed. Like that there, you see, a more wretched hive of scum and villainy. And it's a multicultural place. It's Moss Isley in the Star Wars movie. See, now it's based on Moses. See, this is that type of thing where there's all different aliens. And it's become metaphor for the different races of like human beings. We've got all the different types mixing together, which is multiculturalism. And again, that's multiculturalism. Of course, the Mosley, the Mosley, is to deal with the same as Oswald Mosley. It was the fascist leader in Britain. So it's like the Mosley, they're bringing about the Mosley with the Michael, which is the sort of peaceful angel. Right? So it's a direct hex spell, which is to deal with multiculturalism. And they're trying to ensure that the multiculturalism goes through smoothly. So they're trying to sort of put a calming influence on any resentment that there might be towards multiculturalism, right? Which there obviously may be quite a bit of that at this time, As we see, this Mosley had to be a controlled opposition, British aristocrat. And there was 6 for the hex. It had to be a controlled opposition type of thing. But it was the British Union and fascists. So again, you're getting the idea of the opposition to multiculturalist stuff. Again, 7 good there. So that's what this Michael Mosley spell is all about, right? As I say, the Michael Mosley straight away like Mickey Mouse. In the Conan legend, the name Oswald was the first name of Mickey Mouse, was Oswald. You had Walt Disney, like Walt Disney. And what they're doing now is bringing you a new Mickey Mouse film. That's relatively about now. We're bringing out a new Mickey Mouse film, which is Mickey Mouse as a serial killer or something, Trap killer. A masked killer is Mickey Mouse. So obviously bringing that Mickey Mouse idea up to date with the degenerate ideas what they have now. This is sort of coming about all at the same time, In order to trap is a trance anyway. This is an upcoming thing, hasn't been released yet. A slasher film, reimagining the Walt Disney's 1928 Steamboat Willie. So all this stuff coming about at the same time. See, it's all connected. It's all part of the spell. What they're doing on people. Simon Phillips as Mickey Mouse. Ireland, of course, very much involved in multicultural stuff in their news and all. Mickey Mouse getting an update to be a serial killer. So it's all linked. So the old days of Mickey Mouse, he wasn't what do you call it, like a comedy character or something. Now they're going to redo him as a serial killer, so it's all linked. Spell. Total spell.